All right, in this video, I'm going to explain to you the difference between a Facebook business profile and a personal page, since it can be pretty confusing. So I get this question pretty often, and understanding the difference between the two and what type of content to share on each platform is super critical to staying relevant as a business owner on social media. Not knowing what to post or possibly posting against Facebook's policies, it will put you in Facebook jail, or worse, booted off the platform. As a business owner, we never want that to happen. So knowing the difference between the pages is super, super important. So welcome to episode 6, and here is a little bit about me. I'm Shay Toya, and on my channel is where I help you build your brand, start your business, and provide you tips on what has helped me and my fiance, Kevin, build our businesses. My favorite person to help is other moms wanting to start a business or possibly struggling to build their businesses online. My fiance and I got into business in 2014. And guess what, guys? We were super young. We were 21 and 22 and made a whole lot of mistakes. And now at the age of 29 and 30, we have built a few successful businesses, such as a construction business. I'm actually an online marketer. Plus, I've actually been in direct sales and network marketing. And that's why each week I come out here with new videos made especially for you. And if that sounds great, then make sure you hit that subscribe button right below. And that way you actually get a bell notifications so you don't miss any future episodes. So in this episode today, I'm going to share with you guys the difference between your Facebook and your personal page for when it comes to your business and personal page. So let's start off with your personal page. Your personal profile is meant to keep up with your friends and family on a daily basis with people we want to keep connections with. This is a place where you share your personal photos and status updates with people who are possibly close to you. That way we can kind of keep up with each other on social media. You can also send people personal messages through your direct account. You can comment on their activities that they're possibly posting. And this way people can keep up what's going on with other people on social media. When it comes to your actual business page, our Facebook business page is all about your brand. It's all about the services you offer and the benefits of why somebody should do business with you. We must have an actual personal page to have the ability to create a business page. So it's super important that you understand that. All right, so let me go ahead and just share with you guys real quick on the difference of your Facebook profile and your business page. That way you guys can see it actually live. So 1 second, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. All right, so now that you guys can see, I'm actually going to show you guys first of all your actual personal profile. So when it comes to your actual personal profile, it's super important that we actually have a personal profile before we actually think about having a business page, because you can't have one without one. So when it comes to our personal profile, as you guys can see, I have so this is a location where I can actually connect with friends and family. I actually have my own little personal brand. So I do share kind of what is it that I do, because my business is part of my life, which I think is super important. I know what I can come in here and do. I can share stories. I'm loving Facebook stories. So that is something that you could do with your personal page. I can also share updates with my friends. I can share life events. I'm currently pregnant. And that's something that I could possibly share when my daughter was born. When my son was born, I did share, when he came, when I got engaged to my fiance, like different things that I can just share with my friends and my family members of who am I, like, what am I all about? And it's nothing really to do with it. Because my business is part of my brand, I do share things about my business, but it's not my main focus. My main focus with my personal page is to build connections, to make friends. That's really what my focus on when it comes to my actual personal profile. But of course, if you make sales through it, awesome, but it's not my focus. And so there's just kind of like different things that you could do with your Facebook profile. You can share kind of like your business page right there where people connect with me. You can see where, who I'm engaged to, how many people are currently following me, which I think is super important. That if you are building a personal profile, personal brand, that you do have your follow button on. I'll share with you guys later in the future on how to do so. And then also I share my Instagram, my LinkedIn, my website of ways for people to get in contact with me. I also share my YouTube page. And these are just posts. And with Facebook profile, these are posts that I've done, and you can't actually see of how many people have looked at my profile. So this is just the difference of what it looks like. Me sharing my post of me and my son, and you can see my husband or my fiance is right in the back working. So as you guys can see, like I share a lot of, I kind of mix it up with sharing business and personal, because as I said, business is part of my life, but my business posts aren't going to be super spammy. It's going to be more me providing value, sharing pictures of me and my fiance at a 90s party. We had lots of fun. And that's the way that Facebook works. With Facebook, people could tag me in a post. And that's way, with me being 30 weeks pregnant, now 32, it's just things that people could possibly, see me that I'm a real person and connect with me more on a friends and family level. When it actually comes to your business profile, I can do a whole lot more. So as I said, you must make sure you have your Facebook page, personal page, before you can actually have a business page. And I'll go into more detail later on how to do this. So as you can see, I could do a whole lot more with my actual business page. Right here, you can see I use the same cover photo just because that's my brand and that's who, my personal brand. And, I have a booking button that people could possibly edit. Let me see if I could post. Okay. And another thing is when it comes to your actual business page, cool things about this is I can create ads, I can boost my post. So if I create a post and I want it to get boosted, that's something I can do with a Facebook business page. I can boost it on Instagram, since Facebook and Instagram are now intertwined together. So I can do an ad from there, which is awesome. So with your business page, you can actually do ads. With your personal page, you cannot. So that's one different thing that you could use when it comes to your business page. I could post jobs. I can't do that with my personal page, which is awesome. I can host paid online events. I could put it at where customers can chat with me. And as you can see with my post, with my business page, I don't really post a lot of personal stuff. It's all about my brand. Which I think is super important. And then another thing with your Facebook business page, you get a meta business suite. And so this is where I can plan out my Facebook posts, which I can't do with my personal page. I can use publishing tools. I can use business apps, like all these different things that I can use when it comes to my actual business page. I can actually post and schedule and see another cool thing and see, have an idea exactly what is it that I'm posting. With my actual personal page, I can't do that. And then when it comes to what's great is I can see exactly when it comes to my post, not a lot. I'm not super focused on growing this page, but I've seen that it reached 11 people and had one engagement. So I can see exactly who is it that's looking at this page and how many people, and if I wanted to get paid, if I want to pay for ads, I can to boost that post. A lot of times with your business page, if you're not paying for ads, it's pay to see. So the only way that someone's really going to see my business page if I'm paying for ads. So that's one thing that is good to know. It's one also reason why I am building a personal brand on my Facebook page, because for me to actually get my business page out there, I got to pay for ads. And I can manage my shop through my business page. I can have messenger tools, the podcast, appointments, notifications, insights. You can see exactly who's looking at what, how many followers I have. There's so much information that you can use. If you're really truly going to be focused on building your business page, that you could use to see, okay, I have so many followers, by next week I'm going to have 10 more, 15 more. So you could have an idea of exactly who's looking at what, where's your reach coming from. So I think that's super important. And this is pretty much all the information that I wanted to go over with you guys, just to show you guys the difference of your Facebook business page and your personal page. So next week, I will share with you, should you or I use my Facebook profile page for my business? I get this question pretty often, so stay tuned for that video and be sure to hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss it.